bit chillery. It's really chilly out here. It's like, I don't know, 40 degrees in covered on my porch. So happy Thanksgiving, folks. Got crazy hair, and I just don't care. I'm gonna put these on so I can see y'all if y'all comment. So, but we just have a little Thanksgiving brunch. I brought a couple of things to snack on with y'all. Mostly just bagels. So, how are y'all doing this fine Thanksgiving morning? Maybe only in America do we celebrate Thanksgiving, and so you elsewhere might not appreciate Thanksgiving like we, understandably. So, I got some blueberry bagels and some whipped cream cheese spread. These are my wife's, actually. I was a little steal it from her a little bit. So, we're going to get this blueberry bagel here toasted in my toaster. I know toasters get so, I don't know. Toasters are so very simple. No, kitty, you cannot have a bagel. Go away. I'll give you a Thanksgiving feast in your little bowl. So, cream cheese bagel. Welcome. Good morning. Snore, Sneep, Snarp? That's an interesting name. Snorpy, sorry. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you today? We're having a cream cheese bagel. Want to join me? And I got some Milo sweet tea here in my Bayou Billy cup. Hope you're all having a merry, happy, cheerful Thanksgiving. Why does it take an established holiday like Thanksgiving to make us come together, friends, family, to eat good food, have good fellowship? I mean, it's like a couple of times a year we get together and we talk and have some good food. Why do we have to wait to certain times to do that? Why can't we do that more often? You know? So, if you're just tuning in, I'm enjoying a cream cheese blueberry bagel with y'all. And we're just going to hang out this morning. So, the rest of the fam, I don't have to go to work until tonight. So, I got the whole day to visit with friends and family. I'm going to head over to my mom's today. My mom's 87 years old. And all the sisters and brothers and nephews and whatnot, nieces, are always cooking and always have a good time and good fellowship. Abby, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh well. You can get a Bayou Billy cup at state fairs, and then when you come back and bring it back, it's like really cheap to get filled. Good morning, Hampton. We're snacking on a pre-Thanksgiving meal bagel this morning. It's a little chilly outside, but I like it. Got the felines in the house rubbing all over me. Fine, you can have a piece of bagel. Here. There you go. Bert and Ernie. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello. Burning. I'm glad Jesus is my Lord and Savior, and I'm glad people are always reminding me and others of that. It's a great message. No, man. People can make fun of me. I don't care. I just got up, literally. I'm like, I'm going to wait. I slept in a little bit because I don't have to go to work this morning like I normally do. One of my 3 jobs that I have. So, nope, sorry, I don't gobble for free. All right, Karen. I done gave you some of my bagel. You can't have any more. Myra. Wapo more or whatever. If you want me to gobble, you gotta drop me a dono. You drop me a dono, I'll gobble for you. Well, You hear a cat meowing. That's what you hear. My wife made this big giant cheese ball for me, and sitting in the refrigerator, and I was very tempted to break into that, but she had wrapped it so well in saran wrap, and yeah, the temptation was quelled by the possible fury that would fall upon me if I did. But I did break into something else she made me. She does these what she calls firecrackers. These are like saltines put in a container with some kind of ranch powder seasoning, some oil, like olive oil and stuff like that, and some other stuff that I'm not sure about. It's not really, they're not hot so much as they're a little bit spicy. But the firecrackers, she's got her own little recipe. You can find them online. But you just put them in all the ingredients in the container and you shake them up. Ah, yummy goodness. So I did sneak a few of those, and it's a good thing she don't watch my content, or I'll probably be in trouble. I am in Alabama. Lower Alabama, as it were. L.A. What you say? Where are you from, guys? Drop me in the comments. Milo, sweet tea, and a bagel. I worked like 10 hours yesterday, and I hardly got anything to eat. And I just came home, got a shower, and went to bed. That was about midnight. So I'm a bit peckish, so you don't have to forgive me. But this is a snack attack. I'm having a blueberry bagel with some cream cheese. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm a bit peckish this morning. What is it about waking up? 6, 7. Yeah, I get it. Funny. It's hilarious. It must be one of those. It's definitely one of those kid things. I work with a lot of kids in high school and whatnot. And they do all this 6, 7 nonsense. I feel like an old fogey when I'm like shaking my head. Back in my day, it was 6, 9. Excuse me. I know what it's referencing. I get it, but it's just not funny. It's kind of old and played out to me. Sorry. Strawberry cream cheese is thebomb.com. Unfortunately, I do not have any fruit flavored cream cheese this morning, or I will be eating it. I do have a blueberry bagel, though. Bagels just hit the spot. Happy Thanksgiving, Pasquale. What? I already gave you some of this. You ain't gonna eat it. I'll just fill his food bowl to the brim with a Thanksgiving feast. Now, of course, he wants human food. I'm eating a blueberry bagel with cream cheese. What are you snacking on this fine morning? I'm also having a few of my wife's special firecrackers. Let's not tell her I got into those. Perfect day to do a live. It's cold outside. I got time to hang out with y'all and have a little breakfast. Why not? Well, Bert is going to town on that bagel I gave him again. Yeah, I enjoy a good bagel. Why did a chicken cross the road? To avoid being ran over? Since a really bad... Alright, don't get that. Hamden says, why did the chicken cross the road? Because it was slow. I'm sorry. I don't get that one. It made me chuckle, though. Hey, can't blame someone for trying. Did you hear about the scarecrow who won the award? Yeah, he was outstanding in his field. Huh. Outstanding in his field. Get it? I have another channel that I've been dallying with. Don't do much with it. It's a Share the Positive. It's BRAiNStORM, Share the Positive channel. And on that, last year, the year before, I can't remember, for April 1st, April Fool's Day, I worked months, 4 months, and I posted 1,000 shorts on that channel in one day. So on April 1st, I posted 1,000 shorts. And it took some planning, buddy, let me tell you. And they're all dad jokes. So if you want 1,000 dad jokes or more, go to that channel. It brings home Share the Positive. You can check out all those videos. I don't think anybody's ever watched all of those. When do I eat dinner? If you're talking about Thanksgiving dinner with the family, that'll be later on, probably around lunchtime. Did you like that bagel, Bert? $1,000 shorts. Yep, I did. You'd think I would have done something. I was interested in seeing what would happen. Appetite? You mean appetite? I don't know what you're asking. But mostly YouTube saw those as all spam, to be honest with you. Firecracker. A pet. I have 2 cats, Bert and Ernie. Bert is the only one bothering me this morning. Ernie's probably up in a tree somewhere. He likes to get high. That sounded weird. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Every little thing helps. Indeed, indeed. Oh, yeah. And Bo. Bo's our German Shepherd. He's got his own place back there. Gotta go feed him too. Give him his Thanksgiving extra. Some might think I might be ruining my appetite. But I am starving. I'm a cat guy. I love dogs too, don't get me wrong. When you live in the South, you got a lot of pets. Sometimes you own them, sometimes they own you. Which is to say they show up and they claim you. A lot of stray animals, especially cats. That's why I have both 2 male cats that are fixed. Don't you know? You got 1 female, and then you end up with tons more. We're eating another bagel. This is bagel number 3, I believe. Yep. It's all good though. I enjoy doing these vertical live streams. They're like little nuggets, little time capsules. No, you don't need any more bagel. You're not jumping up there on that table. No, sir. No, sir. Get off the table. Those are the cats. They just think they could come and take over. No. You want to see him? Yeah. Little snicker. You think you're going to get my food? No. 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 What you doing now? Yeah? No. No. What is wrong with your eye, dude? You've been in a fight again, haven't you? Yeah. I'm not a trained monkey that does stuff for free. You want me to say so? No? Now you drink my tea. You just... I know you ain't starving. Cats, you ain't starving. You ain't hurting for nothing but attention, maybe. He is definitely cute. He's a big fatty. Look at that. Tell me he's malnourished. No, he's not malnourished. But that's a he. That's Bert. Bert and Ernie are two brothers. And they're beautiful. And I love them. But they're annoying. Cats are annoying. They think they own the world. Get down off the table. Thank you. He done ate from his bowl and I give him two huge chunks of pineapple of bagel, and now he wants to take more. Greedy little butthole. If you don't give it to them, they think they just take it. They'll jump on you, around you, and they can just take it. Homie, don't play that. I love you, but you're not the ruler in this relationship. What is it, cats? What is it with people on 6-7? I just don't get it. Oh, look, I said it. Now I got cat hair. No. No. You see him sneaking up behind me? No. No. No means no. It doesn't mean jump up there again. Whatever. You can rub on me all you want. He wants his. Oh, there. 7, 8, 9. That's a good joke. That's a classic. Radio. Hi. Welcome. Oh, thanks for the ruby. I appreciate that. You know, for every one ruby or gem you get, it's like 1 cent. Just so you know that. Thank you. Awesome folks. Well, thank you. I love gifts. I guess he's giving up. Well, I'm almost done though. I had 2 bagels. Now they have a little bit of cat hair on them. Blueberry bagels with some whipped cream cheese spread. I was starving to death this morning. Ah, lovely. Happy poop. Okay. Hey, I'll take it. We're up to 7 gems now. That's nice. I don't care. I mean, any kind of donation is wonderful. If you hit the thumbs up, that would make me smile as well. You want to give me an even happier Thanksgiving, you can drop me a donation, but you don't have to. Even the gift donations are awesome. North Pole, yeah, there's a funny one. I haven't heard that one before. Wow, thank you. That's awesome. For every, like I said, for every ruby or gem you get in these live streams equals 1 penny. And it's not the monetary value, it's just the thought, actually, and I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you for subscribing. and liking. I appreciate that. We're almost to 16,000. Right before. What? No. Right before I got on live here, I was like 14 or so away from 16,000 subscribers. So maybe we could get up to 16K during this live stream. What do you know? I can't check my subscriber count right now, but maybe we can. We are going to do a Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow with my family, my immediate family, my kids and wife and whatnot, and a couple of friends. But today we're going over to my family. I'm fortunate to have my mother still in my life. She is 87 years old. God bless her. I made some really good videos with her on my channel if you want to check them out. Everybody calls her Nanny. Thank you for that gift, Baron. So they're doing a turkey and ham. I'm a ham guy, if you can tell. I'm a little bit hammy, but I like a good spiral ham. That's my favorite kind of holiday treat. Not that I hate turkeys on it. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate on turkeys. But a good fried turkey, especially when people take the time and effort to fry a turkey, that crispy fried turkey deal, that's the best in my opinion. And a classic, baked turkey and all that good stuff. I can get behind that as well. I'm not going to turn down food of any kind. But one of my nephew's wife makes a charcuterie board. And I'll have to drop y'all a video on that, a short today. But she makes a charcuterie board with a lot of cheeses and meats, and sometimes a prosciutto is really good. I love to snack on some out of the ordinary stuff. That's what Thanksgiving meals or Christmas meals or church revivals, that's what the best part of those are. To come together, have fellowship, yes, but also to bring things people bring in that you don't normally eat. Gotta sample it all. I am a hard worker. I post every day except Sundays. Sunday's my day off. You were waiting there patiently, and you're being sweet, so I'll give you another piece of bagel. Here you go. He was being hay, so I gave him some more. Oh, well, that was a nice gift. Thank you so much. We're up to 63 rubies now. That's great. Thank you so much. I enjoyed that high five. Woo. There you go. So we're up to like 63 cents in this last round now. That's pretty cool. So I love a good Thanksgiving meal. No, you're not jumping up here and getting it off my plate again. That's not being behave. Bad behavior does not get rewarded, sir. No, it does not. Thank you for subscribing. I wish I could check my subscriber count. If someone would check my sub count right now and let me know what it is, I appreciate it. It's kind of unexpected to be thinking about the idea. Oh, wow. Another high five. Appreciate that. Now we're at 113 rubies. That's even better. I love these little things that you can buy from Google that people can drop these gifts to show their appreciation on these live streams. Pretty cool if you ask me. You can donate. Thank you so much. You're all so kind to me today. I mean, seriously. I like to do these live streams, like I've always said time and time again. Sort of like time capsules of a time like Thanksgiving. Like moments where the cat's attacking me for my bagels. Emotions. Really cool. 15.9. That's what subscriber count is showing, but I was right at the cusp of 16. So, y'all probably can't see like I can see in terms of how many subscribers that I have. Thank you for the flower. We're at 129 gems now. Wow. That's $1.29. Well, thank you for all the subscribers that we're encountering. Unfortunately, sometimes in these live streams or in different things, YouTube won't let you hold all the subscribers that you get. So some of them might drop off. So you should check back later. You know, maybe tomorrow, the next day. See if you're still subscribed. Ah, floating heart. Lovely. All right, now you're making me blush. I don't deserve such attention. I'm getting cold. I don't know about y'all. My hair's crazy. I'm getting cold. Well, floating hearts. That's really nice. Why do you want to see my outside? I'll show you a little bit. You want to go walk around a minute? All right, let's see that. My Wi-Fi will translate. Yeah, Bo, I'm coming. Bo wants to get his food too. But, yeah, we're just chilling out. Got a bit of a property. Yeah, actually, he's mad at the cats. He wants desperately to get a hold of those cats and go alpha on them. But let's go over here. I have a persimmon tree that was on the property when we bought it, and I have harvested so much persimmon off this thing. I like a good persimmon. I actually did a video showing you the deal on these trees and what a persimmon looks like. They're just like breaking the limbs on these things. These are about rotted, actually. I have given them away. I have eaten them. Look at this. This is what a persimmon tree looks like. This is what persimmons look like. And they do not. You don't see them on the ground, do you? They will not come off that easy. But this is what a ripe persimmon looks like. Not getting there rotten wise. But look at that. They look rotten. They're almost there. Probably another weeks these will all be rotten and then eventually falling off. But that's what a persimmon looks like. If you haven't ever seen, it's a persimmon. Persimmon trees. I want to make some preserves out of these. I just don't have enough time. I used to be able to make some preserves out of different things when I was younger, learning how to do that from some of the older folks in my family, my aunts and uncles. It's cold out here. The wind is blowing. So we just picked a persimmon off my tree, and we're going to come over here and give it a go. What do you know? Don't have a knife, but I got a spoon. So that'll be good enough. Yeah, Bodacious. Bo is a German Shepherd. He's a bit shy. So he wants to eat a cat if I let him for Thanksgiving. He will tear people up. And all sorts of things. That's why he has to stay in his place for the most of the time. I'll take him out in a little while and hook him up to his other spot and let him. It's got like a 100-foot long chain that I put him on, and he can run around the backyard and try to get hold of the cats, but successfully. One thing about a persimmon is you don't want to eat it when it's not ripe. This little color here looks like a little bit like a tomato and an apple, and texture-wise for a persimmon. So you don't want to eat them when they're yellowish. But got a tough hide. You see how hard it was to pull it off that tree. This is what sort of like when they get really ripe like this, has a bit of a peach texture, but it looks a little bit like an apple. And that texture is more like an apple as well as the eating. You don't want to eat the peeling if you can help it. But they're very sweet. Very good. I hate that they're wasting away over there. But I have harvested so many and gave away so many. They grow really well this time of year. They're really a autumn fruit. That's some good stuff right there. If you never tried a persimmon, it's in your bag. Man, I can't afford to pay attention, much less send people stuff. Hey, Shelly. Hello. I like a good music, but you're gonna have to play that to yourself. How far away are you? Do the right thing. I don't know that they would send very well. Not something I ever tried to do, sitting a bunch of hot dogs in my mouth. So, the world may never know. Here comes my buddy Bert again. Oh no, it's Ernie! Hey Ernie! Big Brother's here. Here you go. I saved some bagel for you. Here you go. There you go. What's with the things in my mouth, guy? Gal, whomever. Ah. Well, guy. That was a happy sound right there. Bert and Ernie. You want to see Ernie? I'll let you see Ernie. Going to town on his bagel. That's his happy sound. Anyway, he's not as fat as Bert, because Bert dominates. He takes everything. Yep, I do have a dog. His name is Bodacious. Call him Bo. Big old German Shepherd. He likes us, but he isn't fond of others. Let's just say that. If I went over there that way, he might go a little nuts on the camera. Mostly because the cats would follow me, and he desperately wants to eat them for lunch. No, ain't got no more bagel. You got the biggest piece, so you should feel privileged. Woo! Bo is a German Shepherd. Whatever. I'm gonna quit acknowledging garbage comments. I'm sorry, but that's just ridiculous. This is a family-friendly hangout during Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No tours in my house. That's the surest way to commit suicide, because my wife would find out and I would be murdered in my sleep. Yep. I've been married a long time, fellas and gals, and I'm smarter than that. Right. Yeah, that's what I said. Some things just you don't share online. You know, a lot of people share too much online. And no, this is what you get. I keep getting notifications. I don't know what you coming over here for. You think you're going to get something else? You can have some persimmon. There ain't nothing left on that plate. Ernie's smarter than Bert. Am I Jack Black? No, I'm Artie Lang. Did you not know that? I like Jack Black. I get that a lot, obviously. But no, I'm Artie Lang, if anybody knows who that is. I'm a handsome Southern Artie Lang. No. I am me. I am BRAiNStORM. That's who I am. Better hit that like button and subscribe Yeah, I do got that look, especially with the hair. I'll take that. Am I famous? Nah, obviously not. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber knocking on the door of 16,000 subscribers. That's where I am. Last weekend, I did a thing where on Sunday at about 6 p.m. Sunday, I camped out at a McDonald's. And for 15 hours, me and my guys stayed there at this brand new McDonald's that was opening up on Monday morning. The next day, they opened up at 10:30 a.m. And the first 50 people got 52 gift cards. Good for whatever meals for the next year. So I hope I'm famous one day. Yeah. You hate your wife? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you there, because I can give you some advice. If you want to, every day is a choice, right? It's a choice. It's a victory in itself. It's your choice to go to work, push on. Every day is full of choices. So you choose to love your wife or hate your wife. That's on you. So if you choose to love your wife, even if they don't love you, even if they treat you like garbage, if you choose to love your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your uncle, you choose to go to your job, or you don't choose to go to your job, say you call in sick or you just quit. That's your choice. You live with the consequences. So if you want to be loved in a marriage, you got to love. It's all about compromise and communication. Those two things. Does that mean you always get your way or she always gets her way? No, it shouldn't be like that. Is it always easy? No, it's not easy. It is not. I've been married 20 plus years, guys. You know, she chooses to piss you off, maybe so. But it's also your responsibility. Your reaction is your responsibility. So whether how justified you are to be pissed off at this person in your life because they act A, B, C, or they do this, you may be justified in your anger, and you may be justified in all the harsh things you're thinking and the retribution you might wreak upon them, but your reaction is your responsibility, not theirs. How they are is on them. How you are is on you, no matter how justified you are. So if you choose a path of love, you know, I'm trying very hard this year to grow as a person, to make my marriage even better. Because it's not the perfect thing, and it's not where it should be sometimes. We're both trying. So, if it's loving, encouraging, supportive, those are the things I think about. When I am mad at her because she did this, I think about my reaction. Is my reaction loving, encouraging, or supportive? Because at the end of the day, I can react negatively too. I can be pissed off, and I can seek to return that and twofold, threefold, tenfold. But it's not going to get us anywhere. It's not going to get us in a positive results. So I'm going to choose a loving, supportive, encouraging reaction. You know, and I'm going to come out better for it, whether she does or not. Yeah, that's what I said. If you don't want to be with them, obviously you should. I mean, you make that decision, not me. I'm not telling you to do nothing. You know, clearly you got a problem as much as she does. So I appreciate it. And it's a hard-won advice I can give you. Sometimes putting yourself, say, I realize that everything is not perfect in my marriage. So I realized this year that I'm a selfish guy, just like everybody else is selfish, right? And I appreciate 150. I don't know where that is. I appreciate all the gifts, though. Those are pretty cool. But I realized a long time ago that if I wanted a better marriage or a better relationship with people in my life, my kids, my coworkers, that I had to start here. That's kind of cliche, but you got to start right here, guys. and I want to be a better person. And so they will reflect that, hopefully, or sometimes they don't, always. So I'll be happier if I feel better, if I'm reacting more positively. And because my reaction is my responsibility. You gift whatever you want to gift, and I'm not saying yes or no. I would definitely not turn it down. Um, every little bit helps. Like I said before, many times I work 3 jobs normally, and I just happened to be off this morning until late tonight. I do actually have to work on Thanksgiving still. Part of a business that is definitely always open, service industry. What would you do if I did gift? I don't know. Depends on what you're asking. I would kiss a cat for you. Woo! It is cold. But yeah, you want positive relationships in your life, you have to, 50% of that responsibility in that relationship is on you. So 50-50 odds, if you're trying your best to be positive and helpful, am I married? You're late to the game if you ask me if I'm married. Yes, married for a long time. Sometimes happily, sometimes not so happily. And I want to stay married. I want to be married to this beautiful, wonderful person in my life. So it's a choice. I can get mad because she pisses me off or she does something crazy or stupid. I can do all sorts of reactions that are negative. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be selfish. You know why? Because I choose to be with that person. I want to be with her. And I selfishly want to be with her. So I'm going to go the extra mile to make her happy. Because at the end of the day, what is the thing that drives me? She has the best smile. The best smile. So she asked me to do something. If I can bring her a little some extra gift or lunch or just a little cake snack or something at her work, and get that smile, that genuine smile that she gives. She doesn't give it to everybody. But if I can get that smile, it's all worth it to me. It's all worth it to me. Has it been bumps and hills and valleys and roller coasters? Yes, I'm human. She's human. We're all human. It's not been 100%. 100% perfection. You know what? The lack of a better word, because nothing's ever perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect. Am I always happy? No. Obviously not. Is she always happy? No. We're not going to be perfectly happy all the time. Or most of the time, for that matter. We're just going to be lost in our struggle, VR chat? Nah. Where am I from? I am from right here in Alabama. I live in the great southern state of Alabama, first in line in the list of states. Alabama. Go Tide, roll Tide. Where are you from? Where's everybody from? Here. People always ask that, but they don't always tell that. Yeah, that's the stereotype racist. Guess you would have to. Hey, Rural Art Connection. I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? Pakistan. See, that's the best part of these live streams. Happy Thanksgiving. It's been a while since I've seen you. How is your channel going? I haven't actually seen it in a while. You kind of blew up a while back there. I love meeting people from different parts of the world, different cultures, different religions, different ethnicities. I'm definitely not racist. I love all sorts of people. I judge people on the content of their character, like Martin Luther King suggested. I don't care what you look like, sound like, or where you're from. Isle of Man, that's pretty cool. Truly, genuinely, I'll take you as you present yourself. If you present yourself as a big old a-hole, that's how I'm going to take you as. This is a BRAiNStORM Snack Attack channel. I'd like to get the 35 subs, 35K subs. Yeah, YouTube's a grind. It is. It's no doubt. It is a grind all the time. You got to post. You got to do. You know, I've been doing it since 2019, so 6 years. Been doing it for a long time. Yeah, it is difficult to get a solid community behind you. Those regular viewers that are consistent in their viewing habits. I mean, if you get the watch hours, you obviously have enough subscribers, but you have to get that 4K watch hours in a year. You get the watch hours, you know, and you got the subs. I don't see why they would refuse you. Must be some reason. YouTube's not always the best, most genuine thing going on. But if you haven't published or uploaded in 4 years, you know, you obviously probably don't have the watch hours. These live streams like this are the best way to get watch hours. Yeah, well, that makes sense. If you're just reposting content, it's not going to. Why do I go on live? That's a great question. I like going live on YouTube. I do all sorts of content. I use Snack Attack. If you missed it earlier, we had a bagel. Cat tried to steal my bagel. We ate a persimmon off my persimmon tree. Yeah, I do Snack Attack. I like to eat. I'm a big round fella, and round is a shape I maintain. That's the kind of content I like to do because I can do something different every day, every week. There's always snacks and food out there I can try, right? And I like to have that impetus to push myself to try new things. And I use YouTube as a creative outlet for myself. Also, maybe a backdoor way to make a little money. Yeah. Someone's always got to be smart. But, no kidding. I've had more than a bagel. This morning I had more than a bagel. I was literally everything, a persimmon and a couple bagels is what I had this morning. But, whatever. I'm not justifying myself to people who are ignorant. But, you know, I do live streams. They're like little time capsules for me. Little time capsules capturing a moment, a time, an emotion, you know, so. Yeah, it does. It does. It's hard. It's hard to, if you don't, keep, posting or keep active, you can definitely get away from it. It's addictive. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Well, our connection has been part of my channel for a long time. And I'm glad to see her coming by and saying hi. That's really nice. You know, money's nice. Money's is a tool to do the things in life you'd like to do, to help others to be out there, to keep going. I'm not worried about money, but I need it. Everybody needs it. That's why I work 3 jobs. That's why I'm so frazzled and tired all the time. But thank you for the kind words. I really do. Yeah, money is nice. You know it is. Yeah, persimmon is really good. You know, if you've never tried a persimmon off the tree, especially when they're ripe, they're really, really sweet. And I love the fact that tree makes, you know, even in the cold weather, it'll keep making. Ooh, I hate to see them go to waste, though. Headed over to my mom's pretty soon when everybody else gets up. I got everybody sleeping in a little bit today. I know. People are. Come on over, big guy. There ain't a thing in there you can get, though. Ernie is sneaking around, trying to figure him something out. See, Ernie is a sweetheart. Yeah, I'm not going to hurt you, guy. I'm not going to hurt you. I don't got no more. Yeah. Ernie is not rude and crude like his brother Bert. Pomegranate. I wish I had a pomegranate tree. I've always tried to get, you know, the South is a bit humid and things grow really well, but like you can't maintain plants like a tree, for example. I am alright, guys and gals. We're going to go on for about an hour, it looks like, for our Happy Thanksgiving live stream. It'll be pretty soon be time for me to go wake everybody up and get everybody rolling out the door. Head on down the road to my mom's. She's 87-year-old, God bless her. We're still doing Thanksgiving with her for as long as we can. Man, we're going to keep grinding. Keep grinding and having fun. That's what it's about, really. It's about having fun, getting it done, trying the new each and every day. And I challenge each one of you to try the new each and every day. Because like I say all the time, you never know until you know. You don't know if you're going to like something until you try it. And that can be true of any food, restaurant. That can be true of a book, a movie, a job, a hobby, a person. You know, you never know until you know. So I'm glad to make new friends here on YouTube land. I'm glad to hang out with y'all for as long as I can. And share the Thanksgiving Day with y'all in a little way, in every way possible. People come and go. They kind of like drive-by viewing. You know, you got some good folks that drop you some positive comments. I might drop you a ruby or a donation or a gift every now and then. But it's just good to hang out and chill out, as it were, to have a good time. You know, they come and go. That's all right. That's the way it goes. And I appreciate y'all showing up and saying hi. And it's good to see a couple of folks I haven't seen in a while. And new folks, of course. I hope you all subscribe. You know, we might be right there at that 16,000 subscribers count. Who knows? I wonder if I could tell. Nope, I cannot without getting out. Well, thank you for saying that. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. I hope I inspire you to get back in it. You know, it just takes a little short. Just make you a little short and throw it up there. You know, I got a challenge for you, Rural Art. Get up, take the time today. Use your phone, nothing fancy, and just make a Thanksgiving short. You know, a Thanksgiving quick little drawing of a turkey or something. And get back out there. It'll make you feel good, I bet. I'll go check your channel out today, and hopefully I'll see that. But if not, you know, enjoy your day either way. I appreciate you for saying that. It's kind words. So this is why we do these. This is why we do these live streams. This is why we make connections with people. You know, that's the most surprising, best part of YouTube is the many creative folks, like-minded creative folks that I've met along the way, you know, fellow YouTubers and people who are just ViewTubers who like to watch. You know, they make comments, they come and check your channel out, they inspire you to keep going, and you hopefully will inspire others to keep going. So, you know, that's what it's all about. It's a cyclical arrangement. It's a symbiotic relationship we have on YouTube. That's why I don't do TikTok anymore. TikTok is just too pervasive. It's too, I don't know, weird. And I just don't like the way TikTok doesn't take care of their creators in a positive way. So I just stopped doing that. I don't even watch TikToks anymore. I'm just all on YouTube, sometimes on Facebook. But I did drop a video yesterday about my 15-hour odyssey when I waited in line overnight, number 7 in line, to get these 52 meal cards at this new McDonald's that was grand opening. So you should check that video out. I'm trying to make it go viral. So, you know, not viral, but if y'all would drop me some hype points and check out that video, I really appreciate it. I might need to go feed Bo before he gets a hold of something that he shouldn't. And, you know, there's a lot of serious things in the world, like wars and things people ask you about on these live streams, and a lot of silly things people comment about as well. There's always a fart joke or two. But at the end of the day, I just want to be positive. I just want to share the positive. And I have views on a lot of different, wide variety of subjects. But this is not a forum for me to talk about such things. Maybe that's a cop-out. Maybe that's just me covering myself, so to speak. But at the end of the day, I'm here to share the positive, to share a good snack with y'all, have a good sit-down chat with y'all, and that's all I'm after. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me this Thanksgiving. And Bo is sounding really pissed off right now, so I better go feed him. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for coming in and sharing this day with me. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless y'all. See you soon.